Morning and welcome. Thanks for joining into the Kilachari Torah daily review of Maimonides' 613 commandments. We are holding at positive commandment number 66, the Korban Shlamim, peace offering, also known in various places as a Korban Todah, an offering of thanksgiving. There are four. We've spoken about the four different offerings: the burnt offering, the sin offering, the guilt offering, and the peace offering. That is the entirety of the ritual of offerings, of sacrifices in the temple. All animal offerings brought by an individual or by a congregation belong to one of these four kinds. This is one that was brought, the Korban Todah was brought by an individual when delivered from sickness. Someone who was sick was healed, or was imprisoned and released, or completed a voyage across the sea or through the wilderness. We have an echo of that today in benching Gomel, quote-unquote benching Gomel, saying a bracha of thanksgiving at the Torah service right after one returns from such a trip, or is released from prison. Nobody should know from that, or healed from sickness. Hopefully nobody has any more of that. We've had more than enough of that. Next one, positive mitzvah number 67, Korban Mincha, the meal offering, should be offered as directed by the Torah. Sometimes they're fried, sometimes they're baked on a griddle or in a pan. Various different methods of preparing the Korban Mincha, the meal offering, which is discussed in Tractate Menachot, which is just where you'd expect to find it. Next one, positive mitzvah number 68, the Par Helam Davar Shel Tzibur. Interesting. If the Beit Din, if the Jewish Supreme Court makes an error, pronounces and promulgates the incorrect decision, so they have to bring a sacrifice. This is explained in Horayot. There's an entire tractate, in fact. It's a small tractate, but nevertheless a freestanding tractate dedicated to the notion of how to rectify the error when the great Sanhedrin in the temple itself makes a mistake. You wouldn't think great rabbis could make mistakes, huh? There's a whole tractate on it. Also mentioned in Tractate Zvachim, when they pronounce a ruling and the entire Jewish people makes an error. In truth, it's an error. I mean, they didn't do anything wrong. They're not liable because all they did is follow the instructions of the Sanhedrin. What more can you ask of a Jew? Nevertheless, there is an atonement offering to be brought on behalf of the judges to rectify that. Okay, we will continue with a few more discussions of various offerings tomorrow. So please join us then. In the meantime, have a good day.